And now joined by Laura Tieno, who is at the scene in Homa Bay. Laura, good afternoon. Now, 4 more bodies have been retrieved today. Do you expect more bodies to be retrieved from the lake, and what are the authorities saying about that incident?
Well, indeed, Orandi, because the search operation is still ongoing, they are hoping to retrieve more bodies because the coxswain was alleging that he had 19 passengers on board, plus him, of course, making the total number of occupants of the ill-fated boat to 20. But then the county commissioner has mentioned that that number cannot accurately be verified because one of the issues that have emerged after this tragedy is that there is no manifest as to who boards what boat and at what point. So it is a bit hard for them to determine exactly how many bodies they'll be looking for, but the county commissioner had alleged that they might be looking for 6 remaining bodies because 6 survivors were pulled out yesterday. 6 people now have been confirmed dead, and it is unconfirmed reports are indicating that there were 2 more people who were pulled out alive. So of course we are waiting to see what will yield from the ongoing operation. There's a multi-agency team that has gone out, Kenya Coast Guards, Kenya Maritime Authority, the county disaster management, and fishermen as well, all of them venturing out to see whether they will be able to retrieve any more bodies. But then that is the update from here. There is a crowd that is comprising of family and friends of those people who are still missing. Of course, they're all waiting for an update from the tracing desk that is set up by the Kenya Red Cross, basically assisting loved ones to family members to trace their loved ones. So, of course, we'll be pitching camp here to see what the search operation will yield by evening, because, you know, usually in the evening the waters get very wavy at night. So the operation might be suspended maybe later in the evening, but of course right now it's still actively ongoing, and we'll be waiting to see what new development comes out of the lake, Orandi. Life jackets, but then that goes on only for a couple of weeks, and then everything dies down and everything goes back to normal. So of course one of the things also that the county commissioner was categorical about was to find a lasting solution. He mentioned that they'll be going to form a special task force to look into matters of safety across the lake. But then, Orandi, it also comes down to personal responsibility, because the lake is such a wide entity, and therefore sometimes, you know, with occasioned with issues of lack of personnel, it might be a tall order for, you know, all these authorities to be moving across all the hundreds of beaches dotting Lake Victoria on the Kenyan side. So it's really a matter of the sensitization of residents and people that use the water for transport and other works, of course, to exercise that sort of caution and safety for themselves. So, of course, it is something that we will be seeing developing in the next coming weeks, whether people will finally heed the call of adhering to water safety, or it's going to be business as usual, where we see a knee-jerk reaction and then a few weeks later everything is back to normal. Nobody adheres to water safety rules.